Welcome to Troy, Alabama. A lot of fans might think that running through the tee is reserved for the Volunteers of Tennessee. But the Trojans here at the Vet would strongly disagree as we are set for a showdown on the Wiregrass. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Texas State Bobcats. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Troy Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Trojans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Texas State's offense takes the field to start this game off. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball in quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Bobcats. Number 17. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the capper was a bolt of lightning. A touchdown pass from 84 yards out. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So Troy's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Looking to throw on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. This defense will try to keep everything in front. On 3rd down, going up top. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. On to take it away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The give is to Garcia. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So 1st down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget.
And it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. Oh, what a move to get open. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Bacon. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Splits the uprights, it's good.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, but you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
To the air, it's Dugan. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Gives it to the back on the draw.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Coming after him. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. The throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, teams that play cover one at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll go to Garcia. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this deep tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double-teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Keeps it and gets past the chains. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a 1st down for his team. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. After run, now throw. Looking deep down the right side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. If they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
Makes the grab. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. Play number 10 on this series. The give is to Garcia. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6.
They're strong and they're scrawl. Defensive tackles, they're scrawl. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And this one splits the uprights. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Boyd. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy completion. They get him down after he makes the catch. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Pocket starts to collapse. Got his man. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Never a doubt. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting...
And that ball is picked off. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gilliam. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He's going to pass. On the move, he fires. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. From the gun. He'll throw it. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Evans. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll throw it on first down. Fires one high and deep. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. Looking downfield, it's Dugan. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll go to Garcia. At the 35, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Going deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Takes a hit as he fires. And here's the third interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And he rushes it right through the upright. It's good from 59. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll leave it with him. And the run goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the Jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Looking for more room. And he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line, a mere 3 feet from a pick 6. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bobcats. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Texas State, 17. Troy, 9.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Give to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Unleashes it on the run. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Trojan. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
After that latest answer, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you can tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Setting up the screen. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll blow it dead around the 30-yard line. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, this defense takes tons of pride in their pass defense. They've got athletes on the back end that can break on the ball, and they've got hands, too. We've seen them pluck 3 picks already. They almost got another one there.
Fires to the middle. He's got it. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Just a crushing mistake on the penalty. Wipes out the touchdown, and now they'll have to try to get it together and score again. On 2nd down, looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He got it.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Dugan. Lost one deep down the right side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Texas State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
24, Troy. 20.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense getting set for first down. He'll keep it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. And the Trojans want to move quickly.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Still in the pocket and fires over the middle. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Trojans are marching down the field.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Takes the easy one to the back. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4 points.
And it's no good. He missed it. And it is still a 4-point deficit. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This offense has a 2nd down play. Scanning the field, it's Dugan. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. He finds his man. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you've got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
It's complete to the right. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And that is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
All right, they're still liking the opponent because this team just had a chance to pad their lead with that field goal try. They knock it off the post. We've still got a good ball game.
Spits it out to the back. Working the middle, it's complete. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. He'll come out throwing on first down, trying to get to it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Looking to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Gilliam. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. After the penalty, they'll snap it on 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Boyd. The offense coughs it up. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Offense set on first down. To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on 2nd and 3rd. Open runway ahead. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Bobcats will try to run off the clock in the final minute. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.